YouTube, good morning, good morning, good morning. Troystarz, back at you again with another new video.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
I don't know how to start this video, but what I want to say is, I know you guys are, I got a lot of emails and also comments leave on the channel. Where are you, Troystarz? What's going on? You know what I mean? We need some updates. We need this, we need that. Yeah, I'm back. You know what I mean? Actually, I do some videos the other day with the truck. Right? That's the nature of a used truck. So you guys have to understand that. You have to remember that I have this truck 2 years now. And after 2 years going, these stuff started to occur. You know what I mean? Now, I know people on the outside looking in, maybe like, oh my gosh, I mean, I will never get a truck, or I don't want those stuff to be coming down on me, or whatever. What it happened to new truck, older truck. Once you work in that truck, you're gonna have a lot of stuff to deal with. You know what I mean? So it's no getting around it. It's not that you're gonna have a truck and nothing at all not gonna go wrong. Any truck, whatever truck it is. You know what I mean? So you guys have to keep that in mind, you know, when looking to jump out here and doing your stuff. That being said, I run into a subscriber, you know what I mean, that been sitting outside his vehicle from 4 o'clock in the morning because he spot my truck park in a parking lot, and he wanted to meet me before he actually go home. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show you guys that clip coming up next. YouTube, Troystarz, truck it. Hear me and say, you know my type of moments when we meet a subscriber and the stories, the information and all that, you know, just eat you at once, you just feel that joy, as like I said. So anyway, we're gonna meet, we're gonna introduce one of the Jamaican them from the subscriber link up, you know what I mean? Out of Portmore, Jamaica, Gregory Park, one link, as I say, in Landstar Canada. You see me I say? The man have a story where him just tell me a while ago, and really and truly YouTube, we have a share it with you guys. As I say, me and Greg there, you know what I mean? Greg, one of the subscribers, and Greg gave me a story based on, he saw my truck here in Almonton, right? And I mean, Greg, come kind of give me an info again on what really taking place. Big up yourself, you're the one at Jamaica, you know everything already.
Alright, YouTube, Greg the here still, you know? A lot of inspiration, Troystarz give me. I want to get into the thing, you know?
It's like at times when I meet like a subscriber, out here it's like cold. At times when I meet a subscriber, it's like the information that you guys, you know, bring across to the table in terms of how I inspire you guys and what you were thinking about, and then, you know, I give you the energy to come out here and do the things. It's like, it's overwhelming for me, you know what I mean? That's not shy, man. Let's start the things there, man. Start, man.
You know, I'm just happy to see the man, and watch your thing all the time, and you give me a lot of inspiration, man. So, you know, just need to save some more money and just, cause meet you in person and you just show me, say, get into the thing. So, you know, I'm going to try my best and get into it.
You say you've been out here from 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock? Yeah, I saw the truck and I see it, and I've been here sitting at 4 o'clock and said there's no way I'm going home until I meet this guy. And I'm just sitting here. I went, dropped my daughter off at school and came back right here, and, you know, waiting for him and things like that. I was ready to go knock on your door and say, you know, maybe you're sleeping and you don't want to disturb. So yeah, man, I'm happy to see the man.
Yeah, man. One big man.
Enough inspiration, man. Some, you know, now me feel good, like I can go out there and do my thing, you know.
Which is right, which is right. So that we are talking about on YouTube. We see when the subscribers them see me anyway, they're afraid for link up. You know what I mean? It's somebody there from 4:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? You see the truck, recognize the truck and say, you know what, I'm not leave it out, I see that, you know?
Yeah.
But respect for the link, man. I like that, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So anyway, I say YouTube, big up for yourself, you know, me and Greg there are going with a reason. I mean, if anything, we get back in touch because, you know, outside cool, but we're there, I chat for a while. So big up for yourself, thanks for tuning in, you know, it's Troystarz trucking. Peace out.
Alright.
YouTube, Troystarz. trucking. Yes, I'm back again. Back in full action. I mean, I wasn't gone anywhere though. You know what I mean? I just want to let you guys know I take the time out to learn more and understand more about this company that I'm with. As most of you guys already have an idea what company I'm working for, most of you guys still asking. So the company I'm actually working for is Landstar Canada. Well, Landstar is from the US, but they got a branch in Canada also. So I sign up with them. That sign up process should be another video, but oh my, that sign up process was over a month. I'm talking maybe a month and 2 weeks, 3 weeks before I could actually get in. So it's a lot of background check. There's a lot of I keep sending back papers that expire that they already get. It was trust me, it was a headache just to get in. The process to get in take way too long. You know what I mean? I guess that's, or I could say this now. I guess it's their policy of what every drivers need to go through. Well, I don't know if in the States that's how it go, but I mean, I'm in Canada, so I'm signed up with the Canada side of Landstar, and the process is, oh man, almost 2 months, to be honest. I'm gonna get into another video with how to actually get in, and okay, this is it. The truck, if you lease to own the truck, let me explain this thing, because in the US, leasing the truck is not that you own the truck. The truck still belongs to the company you lease it from, right? In Canada, they got a different system that's set up. The lease that they have here is a lease that you lease the truck, but you lease to own. So it basically, you pay out the truck after, you get the truck after you finish paying your loan. So basically your contract will say that you got 3 years to pay, and after your contract is finished, you give us another, let's say $2,000 and the truck is yours. That's how they do it in Canada with the lease to own purchase. That's how I'm understanding it, because in the US it's slightly different. You know what I mean? You don't own that truck until whatever. I'm not sure how it goes. But what I'm trying to say is the leasing companies here, actually Landstar is asking for we call it petition, a paper to sign to give Landstar the right to pay me, the semi-owner, I can say, of the truck, funds when I work. If not, they're gonna pay to the owner of the truck. So if the leasing company doesn't want to sign that paper to give Landstar the right, or to give you the right to collect from that truck, you're not gonna get signed on, because most leasing companies don't want to do this in Canada. Most companies that give you the loan to get a truck don't want to sign that paper to give you full charge of that vehicle. That being said, the truck would have to be in your name, not anyone else, your name, for you to get paid straight from Landstar, and don't need to go through that process that I'm telling you. So I had to buy out my truck. Now the truck is actually in my name. When I asked the company why they didn't want to sign that paper for me to get full access to the truck, they're like, when the truck is gonna license in the States, gonna license and gonna plate in the States, and when that happen, they have no control over that vehicle because they already signed it over to me. Not saying I'm a criminal, but they are saying that they did it already and they lose that vehicle. But it wasn't with Landstar. It was like they signed it over. Something. That was the explanation that I got. So I'm just revealing it to you guys. So in other words, if you're going to try to get onto Landstar, the leasing company may have a problem. If you lease to own that truck, may have a problem of signing that paper. So that's a process that you would need to think about. So you need to maybe get a loan straight from the bank, buy that truck, and the truck will be in your name. Then is a possibility that you can get in. it's a process, like a long process. Trust me, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not gonna talk too much on how things are going because I'm still a rookie here at Landstar Canada. I'm still a rookie. Most guys, when they just start out with a company or whatever, right away they start giving information and start, you know, this is this and this is that. And then down more, they start to realize and understand what's really going on and then change what they actually said at first. Now, not saying I'm perfect, but I'm not going to do it like that. I have to make sure what I'm saying is correct, what I'm doing is right, and what the information I'm giving out there is something to follow and you can get it right. You know what I mean? I know by the years of trucking and signing on and going with other companies and coming out of other companies and signing up with other companies, I know in the first get-go it's not going to be glory. It's not going to be, yes, this is the place to be. It's not going to be, you have to catch that, what word I'm looking for. You have to catch that, oh man. Anyway, you have to catch that pattern, that running where you can actually get it right. You know, like get where the loads that is paying well is going and coming back from, and how you can finish that week with that money that you're looking for to be in your pocket. You know what I mean? So to get all these things straight, you have to do some trial and errors. You know, you got to try this one, you got to do this one, you got to make some calls, you got to make sure this thing is working, that thing is working. So it's a lot of planning and putting it together and teaching yourself the basic way of doing it right. You know what I mean? So basically that's what I'm here doing right now. Not gonna say it's bad. I'm not gonna say it's good. But what I can say is potential is there, and I see it. You know what I mean? It's all there, clear. And so far, I can see where a lot of things that I see on a load board that I don't like. You know what I mean? Compared to things that I see that I like. You know, for example, just an example, like a broker will put a load up, say $2,500, and then within 2 to 3 minutes after, the same load is going up for like 1,800, then it go 17, then it go 16 and 15 and 13. The same load is coming from 2.5 and be all the way down to 13, and then the one for 2.5 come off the board. If you call it, it said that the load is covered, and then you call the other one that below that, it said the load is covered, and the only person that have the load is the one for the 13. So what happened to that load coming down? So that's the problem that I'm seeing right now. But when I actually see that thing, I just don't call those brokers. You know, I write down the numbers and I'm the agent, whatever, and I don't call them. You know, I call and try to stick to brokers that I think is doing it right. You know what I mean? Because I mean, they can always do what they're doing, but once I can see where I'm working out, like things are going my way, like I can buy my fuel, I can finish my week with whatever look reasonable to me, I'll do the run. But if not, I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean? So that is a con that I saw already. You know what I mean? There are a lot of information going, like, you know, they would say, find yourself with a broker. You don't need to go on the load board. You get loads straight from that broker. But my problem with that is that's basically getting dispatched. So you basically getting sent to wherever that broker have the load going. You know what I mean? That's not freedom, really. But, you know, hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. But like I said, I'm getting it right. You know what I mean? Doing my work. I'm not coming on with complaints. I'm just coming on with what I'm seeing and what I'm learning so far. And I'm getting it. Cause I'm surviving. You know, there's a lot of stuff that going on with my truck and stuff like that and whatnot. And I'm still able to handle what's going on. So, in other words, I'm still making ends meet. I'm still better, even though this is going on, and I'm still better than the company that I'm coming from, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But It's not enough time. I didn't do my time, so I'm not complaining. This is not, like I said, this is not about complaining or anything. It's just that this is a learning process of me as a rookie here at Landstar, trying to get it right. You know what I mean? That being said, I'm not gonna keep you guys too long talking about this. I have a lot of upcoming videos, you know what I mean? And I want to ensure that you guys have an understanding of what really going on, you know what I mean? Right now I'm thinking about getting my own trailer because like I mentioned from day one, getting my trailer was what I set out to do from day one, to get my trailer and go ahead and start my own thing. But I can't start my own thing with just a truck only. I need to get a trailer, you know what I mean? And to get that trailer, you have to make sure you're doing it right. Because look at this, for example. One of my subscribers messaged me and be like, why are you going out with another company when you could just get your own authority and get out there and do your own thing? I answered him in the email, but I'm going to answer him again now. I know the situation that I am in, right? Maybe I didn't explain a lot here, but I know the situation that I am in, and I know when I can able to handle that situation. You know what I mean? I'm not pushing myself over the limit like I can and run up in anything that is gonna give me a strike and then strike me out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna run into something and knowing that my backative is not that strong. In other words, if I go ahead and get a trailer and run out there, get the insurance, you gotta get all these things before you start your own out. Your insurance, you gotta get a trailer, you know what I mean? You gotta make sure you have that parking. You gotta make sure everything is on point. So for example, what if I did run out and start doing stuff on my own with trailer or, and when I said own insurance, not like you don't pay insurance at Landstar. The insurance that you pay at Landstar is like $180 for the month. And let me tell you this, I don't know where you guys at, but in Canada, you're not going to get an insurance less than $800. Not. And if you're going to do it by yourself, it's not $800 anymore. Along with a trailer, especially if it's a reefer, your insurance is going to go all the way up in Canada. So you guys can do your research on this if you think I'm lying. So my thinking was get it right before I jump that gun and going up there like I can manage. Maybe I can manage for the first 2 months, but what about the third month? Not knowing, and remember this, not knowing what you're doing to the fullest. Have an idea is okay. We can't have an idea with a bunch of responsibilities and think that idea should get you through. You should have more knowledge. You can depend on your experience to take you through, because that's the key. So if you just have a knowledge only, no experience, but you just know what is the concept of things, and you're going to run out there with all your bills and stuff, with the idea, just the idea, trust me, sometimes you make it and sometimes you fail. No, I'm not in a position to fail. I'm not planning on failing. So I'm planning to do it right. You know what I mean? So what I really want to say is, I'm taking my time and I'm trying to do it right. So I'm getting the experience here at Landstar, which I think would be a good experience by communicating with the brokers myself, getting to know brokers. So let's say I do decide to go out there and do my thing. I have a couple numbers I can call and be like, listen, I'm doing my thing now. You know how I run and how everything is that. Okay, how does it go? Because what I recently know is, even though the load is on Landstar, if they put it out there and it doesn't take off the board, they can give it to another carrier, even though they're a Landstar broker. And this is what I think is going on. Like, more time they get the good loads, but they have their own truckers that they give that load to. You don't even go on the load board. And when you do go on the load board, as soon as you call, it says it's covered. Fine. I know you guys get the point that I'm saying. The next thing I wanted to say was, what if I had run out there and do my own thing with my trailer, my insurance, like I said before, and everything that's going on, because I have personal bills. That is a must. Personal bills. Here in Canada and back home in Jamaica, I got bills to deal with. So I have to put those things in mind. You know what I mean? Plus the business side of things. And the business is what making everything else grow. Now, what if I did go out with everything and my injectors, like what you see happen the other day happen, then my radiator, you know what I mean? So you see where I'm getting to? So you have to make sure you do it right, you know? So I was smart enough to take my time, because I know I would be running into some, maybe going to borrow. And I don't really like borrowing, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to put myself in a position to go to borrow to get out of certain things, you know what I mean? When I could do better and I know better. So that's my take on why I didn't go out fully on my own, because I know I'm not ready. You have to know this, you know what I mean? Like I said, I see some people doing their thing here on the YouTube, and I see their complaint and I see where they're going wrong. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna call out anyone, but I'm just saying, you have to know where you're going wrong before you can correct anything that is going around, that's happening around you. But if you don't see where you're going wrong, that's where you're gonna continue repeating yourself over and over. You know what I mean? So it's like this. You're sending a child to school and you're saying they're not learning anything. You're coming back home and it's the same person that leave the house, which in the real way, you as a parent should ensure that your child is doing what that child needs to do. Not straying from the point, but I'm just making one. You guys have to understand where you're going wrong before you start complaining, you know? The next topic I'm going to touch on is the information what most truckers on YouTube is giving out. And then furthermore down in the video, they're changing that topic or that point that they made earlier. Which mistake can make. You know, you can say something and it's good to come back and correct it and let people know that I'm wrong for saying this. You know what I mean? But you can't do something and when you find out what's right, you keep silent. You know what I mean? You have to make it clear. And this is where I think the confusion is. Most time, we vloggers come out here and we didn't take the time out. We didn't take the time out to know what is really going on before we try to build a topic and saying some things. You know what I mean? We just go ahead and once it happened in the first 2-3 days, this is not good, or this is good, or this is the best, or this is, you didn't give yourself the time to actually know before you give that. Because let me tell you why I even touch this topic. I go on YouTube, anything I'm doing, anything I'm trying to get to know, anything I'm going at the first time, I go to YouTube. Honestly, I go to YouTube and I look and I research and I watch like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I watch videos to make sure, and I just don't start watching the video and stop halfway. I read the title. I look at how the video started and what if they really get into, and I listen. Because sometimes people are like me. I will start a topic and then I stretch and go on somewhere else and talk about stuff and whatever. And people will be watching it and be and they skip away. People will be annoyed and they skip away. Sometimes you have to stick around to really see what's going on. If you didn't get the point there, you go ahead and watch another video. Some people are too impatient to sit down and watch something that they need to learn from or they need to know. Too impatient. So you have to sit back, watch. You know what I mean? I have this one subscriber. I uploaded a video on my channel, which I was sitting in a felt art thing, and in a full white, you know, sitting on a chair somewhere, and I wrote on my timeline, go work for a big company, don't be an owner operator. That's what I wrote. Now I wrote that because I got a message from a subscriber that telling me that that's what I should do. So I wrote the title to answer that comment. Now, this subscriber, go ahead and see my picture and see that comment and leave his comment by saying, basically he's saying, you clean guys are, I don't remember the correct words. Like he's saying, I'm not ready for trucking. I'm not born for trucking. Trucking is not. Because basically he think I was quitting and I want to give up. So I want to put down owner operator and go work for a big company. So I'm trying to tell the nation out there that's what they should do. That's what, just by looking at my picture and looking at the title, that's his assumption. Then what he did was to make a comment with what I just explained to you. Make a comment under the video. So when I saw the comment, I was like, what is he really talking about? But I answered the comment first. I said, no, you can't say that. You don't know anything about Troystarz. You don't know where I'm coming from. You don't know how I reached to this position. What you mean I don't build for this or I don't? You know, no one build for trucking. But everyone have to know what they're good at or what they can do or what they're capable of doing and how they can get things done. Everyone should know or whatever. You know what I mean? But I go on and be like, you know what? Let me leave the comment there. Then someone else is commenting and then he come back again and he make another statement. And I'm like, I see where this is going wrong. He didn't watch the video because the stuff that he's saying is quite the opposite of what is in the video. The title I made, I answered the title, but I put the title there for people to really see what or why I did this video. And basically what he's saying is exactly what is in the video. You know what I mean? So after I said, listen, did you watch the video or not? Because what you're saying doesn't make sense because the video is exactly stating the correct point. You're making the point in the comment, but you didn't watch the video to see what was said or what was mentioned. So back to my point. If you're watching a video and you need to learn something from that video, I know you will watch a bunch of prank videos and a bunch of cartoons and all type of things, which not teaching you anything really. But what you should actually sit and watch and learn, that's what you skip. And it's all in the mind, you know what I mean? So sometimes you got to take the time out and watch something, learn from it, or leave your comments on that video and take it from there. You know what I mean? So all been said, right now I have a lot more coming, you know what I mean? But I mean, I'm gonna close it. And next thing I want to do is there are some questions that been asked, or there are some email that I got over the past couple days that I never answered. You know what I mean? I'm looking for those emails, but I got a bunch of emails. There are a couple of emails that I really wanted to answer. So what I'm trying to say is, all my subscribers that did send me an email, please to go back in that email and resend me. Like, just say, hey, Troystarz, and I will actually go back and look at the email that you guys had leave before. Because I want to do some videos on them because they were really interested and I forgot. to put the star on those emails to actually have it at the top. So that was my bad. I saw some, but some I didn't see. So I want you guys to update that email so that I can actually see it and get to the point. Because I'm going to answer questions on every Wednesday. I'm going to try to put this in place to answer all questions and do a video on comments on every Wednesday. You know what I mean? And then Sunday is when I promise myself to deliver or you know, upload a video for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm going to have video coming out very rapidly, but what I wanted to do is make sure that I can maintain that attitude of giving you guys the videos and not holding back. So that's why I'm taking my time to do this. Anyway, it was nice talking to you guys, and you know, thanks for the support all the way. You know what I mean? I see you guys. Trust me, I see the comments, I see the shares, you know what I mean? I see the likes, and I really appreciate it. So I just want to let you guys know, thanks for continuing to support Troystarz. I'm really grateful. Peace out, and I see you in the next one. Thank you.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.